al die carpet afrof. Then I'm on couple. I've got the stench coming out of here somewhere here. The man said, "Name and a Greek next man. Come on, the community vacuums. Once we get the community, we go back to that place. Now they form a straight line. And they've got these sticks that they poke. The ground now as they move. We want a soft spot. They passed that where the carpet was. Myself and Nhlapa were coming at the back. We came to that spot, extant. And Khana folk met knie. Ek sê, nee man, Nhlapa man, hy reek iets man. Sê man, DOGGIE man, ek reek niks. Die mense is nog hier voorbij. Ek sê, nee man, dan krijg je een graf daar met Brahman. Hey man, wat krijg je? Ik zeg, man, she's counselor ons man. Je kent ons die mensen hier. Now, they really got the spade and then I started digging, my brother. This is a source. They are not the bottom soil is on top now. I said, nah. I don't know what came over me, but I went with my hands now. And it was about, I went up to this far. Ne? Yeah, up to this far. And I said, bring me the graf. One out. Second one, go. You can feel you hitting or you hear that this is not, it has something through the shovel there. Threads, tradings. I stopped there. I called the necessary people and then they came, forensics, they did their stuff. At the end, we took out the bag. We opened it there. My brother, what was in there? Oh, it makes sense that no. You know, we closed it and now the community wanted to look into this bag. We went to open it in the mortuary. That woman was folded nicely like a 1, 2. Thighs were here and the feet were against the thighs. She was put in the bag. The head was not forced down to zip it. The zip caught the braiding, so it couldn't move further. You see? It was at an advanced stage of decomposition. It was hot. It's under the ground. It's in a bag. And I told the guys, go and arrest this guy. Because we have statements that someone saw him carrying the same bag. We had neighbor statement, they heard the woman scream in the house. And they never saw her the next day. And this guy say, this woman left on Monday. But these people have been seeing her all along. You see, I called. When we arrested him, we were post-bail successful. And what? Oh, what? The sentence.
How long was the body in the ground?
Come again?
The body, how long was it buried?
It was buried for about 5 days under the ground. Yeah, but remember, when you are in that under the ground, you decompose quickly. See? Yes, that guy got 13 years. They say no alcohol played part in this whole thing. See? But we wanted to appeal it, but the advocate advised us otherwise. The families were not satisfied with the sentence, but we couldn't do. I did my job. I say that now it's NPA stuff to appeal and do what. They've never appealed, or they appealed, I don't know, because I was never called. You see. So that was, but I did a lot of cases. Even did the one in
I know you did a bit else.
the St. Augustine. You remember the one in St. Augustine where these boys killed the other one inside the house, go through on the R31, burn his body next to the road, and it's cases that some of that I can say I solved within a short period of time. The BTL's one was a long case because it changed investigators.
Okay.
I was at the crime scene and everything, but at that time, it went to Kimberley detectives, and I think I was at Trio by then.
Yeah.
No, I was at Kimberley detectives. Then it went to Trio, the provincial detectives, and then I went to Trio from Kimberley detectives. When I got to Initamili about Langkam and Parjaren,
Context.
remember they broke into Putel's house,
Yeah.
and then they demanded money. They burned him with a hot iron. The girlfriend of Putel's, she was an elderly woman also. Others touched her and inserted their fingers in her vagina, which amount to rape. Now, and the others would say, no, man, don't do it. Don't rape. We are not here for that.
It's just for the money.
Yeah. And then they took money, diamonds, and whatever. What is this?
Jewelry.
Jewelry, Kruger rents. And you know a Kruger rent, if you buy it, must you get a certificate with a certain code on it. So that code belongs to me as my ID. It's the ID of the Kruger rent now. Now it changes hands, so on, but a few Basotho guys were arrested, and now they mention other people. They don't know these people. When I got to province, they said, Neyman, it was Brigadier de Val that time. He's also passed to Turuku COVID. He said, Doggie, Fadisak. Crazy Anna mense wat hier.
Betrokken was.
Ja. Ek sê ek weet nie waar nie, Doggie, maar kry hulle. But now I speak to the other investigators just to fill me in about how far the investigation is. Yeah. No, it's relatively far. They've got this and this and this, but now these people, started. I've got this crew of mine, these young boys. Yeah. Gents, the brigadier gave me this one. And this PTL's matter is not for me. It's for us now. This we cannot investigate on your own. It needs a group. You go there, we go there. We got the other outstanding statements, and then we... Suspects. The one was trying to sell the Kruger Reds in Mpumalanga. Is where the person, he went to the wrong person who knows about Kruger Reds. Then he got the case number that there was a murder where these Kruger Reds
We're missing.
Yeah. And this other one was arrested, but they couldn't find the other one. He was brought to Kimberley. When with my team, several times, there's a place there, Pinar. It's far. It's almost, they speak Swati. It's almost towards the Swaziland border. It's where we arrested one of the main guys and the two Sangomas who came to cleanse them. They came with them. Right? They were also charged. And other old man who was working at a hood refinery where they make paper. Yeah. It was 3 elderly people. So now we shot out one guy. No, actually 2. Where they went, where their safe house, where they arrived in. I got the guy. Took his ID and said, man, he's a Sangoma also. But by then I didn't have enough to arrest him. So, man, can you come to my office tomorrow morning, man? I want a statement from you. These people say they were here. See, say now, no problem. Hey, I wanted to go somewhere. We looking in a Khwati linyana. A grey left this over. Funny stuff. Never came. That's one person I've been looking for who I never, but he went to Lesotho. Because some stuff of his that we checked, like his bank withdrawals, they showed Lesotho, Roma in Lesotho. So he went to Lesotho. Now there was this Zuma one.
Yeah.
Hey, I was driving KZ and like, I wanted this guy. He was like one of the main guys, man. Then I got assistance from crime intelligence, but just to, the pings were still being used that time. They are stopped now, where you ping a phone. Now the signal let me pass Richards Bay. Oh. It's about 450 k's from Durban. Came to this place, this area. Now, it doesn't show you the exact location, but it says
Just the wrong
phones. Yeah. It's a name. That's it, man. Said, why do what her cage? Legal for cook no the scope. Yeah, ek op stop ook daar. Hulle praat ook so van Swati reg. As the other side from the Swaziland border. Ek sê nee, ek soek pap en die vlees, sien jy. So then eet ek. Nou kyk die phone. Die phone lê mos nou. Now I answer my phone. Ek praat Afrikaans. Jy trou ons nou attention.
Ja, vies die dat.
Dis ataki nou, jy praat Afrikaans. Jy omlongo nou, sien jy. Praat ek. En kom die aan en is lekker bande, man. Hey, man. Ek word jy praat met Afrikaans van, so lekker, man. Ojwa guy. Ek sê, nee, ek is van die Northern Cape af, at Kimberley, so. Oh, is that place in Cape Town? Kare, ja, it's in Cape Town. Jy kom ons van ver af, jong. Ek sê, ja, nee. Most people think Kimberley is near to Cape Town.
Cape Town,
Yeah, so when they say Northern Cape, there in
Oh,
Cape
the
Town,
Cape,
yeah,
yeah,
they maak ons so maar kort en sê, yes. Ek sê, nee, man. Ek sê, man, hoor so maar iets. Wat drink jy? Ek sê, een bier. Black. Ek sê, man, ek soek aan een braai hier so. Ons a weakness van my in a sak en man, ek is a gata in te kyk. Sien jy? Die man, hy was lang in die pen en is nie lang wat die eet is. Ek kyk eerst, hy sê, van wie praat jy? Ek sê die naam en die van. Hy sê, hey, jy moet nie sê dat jy ook gaan sê nie. Die man bly daar, so sien nie dat hy is daar. So jy ken ons daar, my kaya sa een goede jar.
Dat is zoveel, ja.
Dan is die groot huisen. Dan zijn er rondabels en dan zijn via andere huisen. Je zit tussen die twee rond. Als je ingaat, je krijgt die grote huis. Op je left, als je ingaat, als die twee rondabels, je is daar buiten. Die meesten die metal diamond is daar. En check eens, dan Kabubek. Durban toe. Die mensen kan gewoon dan, that's why I said, die mensen kan 7 wat is cost effective as ek in Durban en stay, dan bring hulle net TRT. Sien jy? Ek het my laptop hier by my, ek het 'n router, ek kan net 'n email type, ek request TRT. Ek doen dit. Nee, maar jy moet terugkom. Hey, joh. Jy kan nie so, jy kan ten minste een dag terugkom dan, ag.
Yes.
Hey, man, ek kom weer once a while toe. Mobilize TRT en paar van my ouens, sien jy. As waar ons gaan Durban toe, slaap daar die oggend vroeg. Die maar 2 down, ons ry op na die plek toe. Ry klaar maar 6 down.
Justice.
En jy moet sien ons ry, 'n skoon moes ons ry die blue lights en higher speed. Here is die man wat ons soek. Ja. So ka tleva topi, prato kalitali, praso magwa Afrikaans ook sien. Hey, my bra, easy story. Nee, you can go, guys. Ek gaan julle volg en wat ek moet. Ek sê, I go. Ek soek die man for almost 6 months now. Ek sê, I go. Killing it sama Durban. Ek sê, nee, ons chawa sam. Jisa like ute da voorlop explain, man. I'm not being sent here to prosecute you or to. I'm just here to arrest you. And you know most we are in Kimberley. Nee, was Kimberley? I say, hey, Papa. Nee, ik zeg. Tired. That lady phone daar op die bedside. Ik zei, dat is ons, hier is jouw nummer. He gave me. Zei, nee, laat ik mijn medication. Ik zei, moet net die medication. Get your clothes also. Want ik weet niet wanneer komt
hij terug.
Ja. Get us his clothing and he comes back and come plus op die rol. And then I had a lot of cases, but the DNS must lie actually. It's just have to go to court and back and some other technical staff, then the personnel in the office will do that. There was a lady captain who was doing that, and now I proceed with my other cases, you see. But it was also one of a lot in the media, you see. And now when something is in the media, you've got our provincial office get pressure from head office. Now provincial office places
pressure
on you, yeah. So that's how they've got, the others got, they were recently sentenced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that my heart goes out to the two old men and the old lady. They are schooled, man. I think they are 70 something, and those were sentenced to 10 years. You know, those people used to come travel here to Kimberley for a week. They were out on bail. I gave them bail. They are adults, old men. Then they would sleep at the taxi rank, and as ons by die hof kom, Baba Makoko, I'm going to kudla and so on. Check na die groot mense, man. Sien jy? Spinach, daar ke maybe chicken or something, dan check, hulle sama cola. Die mense daar maybe die office at taxi rank. They were really helpful. Laat hulle daar kan slaap. Binnekant in die office. Nie buite nie, sien jy?
But Hotman, what was their involvement in the case?
They were here to cleanse these people so that they should not be arrested.
Okay.
And when they go to where they are going, they should not be killed also. You see? But the cleansing can be done there.
Oh,
It should be done
where
Now, these arrived to this Sangoma in Kimberley. You see, that's where the cleansing was done and everything. Then this went to the crime scene. The 3 doctors bly agter. Samen die dokter van Kimberley. They were actually not at the crime scene. But the ding is, they have proceeds that from the
From a crime.
yes, they hulle geld gaan sy hulle womas ten stena goed gekry. Sien jy? Hulle bewaatje die internet phone, hulle Kruger rents gekry and so it's like sien jy. So my heart just goes out to them because you know at a later stage you start building a relationship with these, especially elder people who came here not knowing really what these are going to do. They came to do their job.
Yeah.
Yes.
As traditional healers.
Yeah, as traditional healers, but they find themselves in this situation, unfortunately. You see, but they should be charged again. You see, so and even when they came to Kimberley, I really caught that I used to buy them every time lunchtime. I take them food and just leave the food as a security because sometimes I was not here. You see, I was busy with other cases. I could not attend court regularly as during the trial. The other investigators did it. You see, so it was also a group investigation. Although some of them claimed, you know,
Yeah, it's theirs. Yeah.
but I didn't mind that. You don't go there for the glory or for the you don't that. You know, when you have passion for something, ne, you 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 do it. Are you going to be rewarded or not?
As long as you've done the work.
Yeah, as long as you've done that and you've served your community. Your flowers come from the community because they even now what people meet me in the streets. Magugu, yeah, the DNA van die vaarpadsak. Yeah, my broer. The others would say, hey, Kenja said you net seen a thing I sack. And you know us, but like the gangsterism those years, we ended it. Yeah, but now the bits about the blue asking.
Yes,
Ja. Ons was a gangster op onze eie. Verstaan je? En je moet kennen, we come from different areas in Khalishiwe. Before I joined the police, I was in a gangster. You see? Ja, onze gangster was Tucson on the ghetto. So dan kom je daar, dan krijg je die high chaparas, dan gaan je number 5 to the krijgen als gangster, as territories. Verstaan je? So when I came in here, I knew wat gaat aan. Ja, wat gaat aan. Ik heb hier gekomen, ik was al die chart. Ik heb in die chart groot geraakt, zie je. Ik was ook betrokken met die goeders, ik het ken. I was even, when I was in the police myself, né? There was this guy, he passed also on, he was working police dockets against the police. So he was that side of Bantu Hall, ne? Then we were there at Matlalo. Monday morning on set up the stoep, Jacob Bawalaji, sinu kom die man oor die pad. Dockets onder die hand. Jekentla, Tate, Slan Tate, Makobos, he's also passed on. As egg. That man kom, Doggie, why do the relation? Ek soek statement. Ek sê nee, maar kom ek gaan doen die statement. Sien. Ek het ook kapie gelijk. Sien. So ek gaan round toe met my kan. Maar as ek moet rol, ek vergeet ek het dat kan. Die eerste ding wat ek iets skiet is die okapie. Slat ek. My hele sake was net mestig. Toen ze in die gatenskap. En ik had hulle allemaal getol. Hij was nooit schuldig bevonden.
Maar hoe tollen ze dat goed?
Hé, mijn broer, je moet kan... je moet kan statement maken. Kom ik zeg, je moet kennen hoe je statement. Zie je? Je gaat tegen je moet zorgen. Je moet... Je was daar, man, Tolan. Zie je? Je moest gaan zien. De man doet en zei, mijn bra, man, zei net een zo, man. Zie je? Dan praat die brok, nee, zo, kom bij die hoofd daar. Die man wat mij al tronk toe gestuurd het is bomba. Jezus. Kom van Mamonde af, ik sla naar Fata mes weer aan een leiding. Dat was aan het tuk ook kapie, ze was een beetje langrak zien. Raymond naar geel gaat af heen. Ik een shoes. Oor die radions hoor hy man kon alleen toe kago bomba hier aan kan. Die draai ons bomba toe. Nou ons kom, as die Anna Brava, ek gaan hom ook nie noem die naam nie, is van die ghetto aan, sien jy. As net, nou hy staan daar, die mense wat batlig, I'm going there, ek gaan keer nou die mense, nee man, die mense verstaan, hulle, die mense wat in die rol is, ja, net man, neem togan is man, dankie vrede man, sê die, hier chambi, eindelijk die lijkt wat clever man. Hey jong, no, hey bra, no, hoe menji? Next say die lijkt wat clever maakt. Ik zei broer, ik is wat clever eindelijk man, zie je? Ik zei, je is ja clever niet, je trust niet dat ik kan van zo'n. Ik zei, kan. Ik heb me zeggen kan. Ik zei, kan. Nu allemaal belaard klopt, ik denk, ik zei voor shoes. Ik denk dat je ook kapie wat ik bij noemen gevat, dat ik schiet om, ik is ons left. Dat je dan hardloop, ik is hier achterom. Ja, goeie om. Dat je dan zei, oorroela naar street toe op Valley. Ik loop terug. Ik zei in die venen, haar waaishoes. Ik zei, hey dogs, dit moet zijn man gaan steken. Ik zei, dat man gaan steken, vrij laat me zeggen, hoe kan hij? Dat chawa die baby toe. Die baby kom, is een bari wat ook van tate in die paten kom. Zo, dat was een zwaar gang dat die baby als je achter toe gaat. Zo, tate, die man, ik kom van achteruit. Die man is lang, dat is kort. Hij streed met die man. Ik zei, ga je steken? Hij zei me, heb je dat? Ik zei, ja. Die man zei, laat ons beter toe gaan. Nou loop ons elkaar, ik zeg van tate. Ja, ik ga achter toe. Ja, want wie beter. Ja, ras ik kom bijzen. Van Bibi was af, oor die spoor, dat was hij chart met de hesje zo. Toen die man zo oor die hesje gaat vallen. Ik zeg, Jesus. Ik zeg, man, dat is hier. Die man te zeer gast, die is hij. Zo zei, wat praat je dan nou net op die man gast? Check eens. Zo, de kerels nog, die tendency van in die ghetto die kasi man, then ik heb die gun gelijk. Even before I retired, ne, I gave my firearm back, I think 10 years ago. I was always working without a firearm. Al gaan, als ik boven Natal toe ga, ik kan een R5 boek, because ik was competent. Ik heb nooit competentie gemaakt voor een pistool. Ik heb die, I didn't feel the need for it. Tot nu in mijn transient daar is ook kapie. Ik geloof nog aan mijn mangoban. Als het hem zo gaat roepen, mangoban. Ja. Ik kan misschien zo kapie niet allemaal gaan horen.
Ja.
Je moet nou tweede mangoban niet dat ja, nee, je hebt toch maar slijt ons elkaar aan chill. Dan had je horen, nee, die ski die achter de doos. Dat moet je kennen. Onze schat dat niet. Zo, die leiding was ons bang, because hulle ken, hy ga lo sê, olo ka gangster ya khale, olo ka gangster ya khale, ole. Man, dan sê hulle, nee, dat is een gangster mos die, sien jy. Ja, en ons het gangsterism klaar gemaakt, bro.
Goed man, there was a time in Kimberley whereby gangsterism was very rife.
Ja.
Really. You'd have mannen that die blockball wonders with an al die like how was being a police during that time?
It was interesting, ne? Because during that time, because you knew, if they say Masiena, that time you had 3 Masienas,
Okay.
you know, it's a word Masiena.
Yeah.
Now they dream of word Masienas, but die houses is rape. Nee, kan niet dan Siena is van die blokkie. Hy's 'n rower.
Ja.
Kan nie die ene is van die blok nie. Hy's 'n ijsbreker.
Oh,
Sien jy? Nou moet net die ene is, sien jy? Nou 'n chaf vir hom. Sien jy? Jy moet eintlik doen. Soos jy sê in die blok en in ons blok. Sien jy? Hulle het my geken.
Ja.
Kyk ek het my daai tyd. During those gangsterism, you know about Munyaman.
I've just heard about him.
He was my brother. My father, my mother, and his father, the brother and sister. He's a brother. We were staying together in Malo Street. But I was staying in the big house. He was by the back rooms. Yes. That was our that you know, he was in prison at some time. Then he was going to get parole. Then he wanna come sign for me. Nee, his father had signed for the man. He came home. Nee, the man is altijd by the job for his visits and he's no more like in the streets. Or, hey man, kan die barry maak me kalm. Hey, op 'n weekend dan gaan ons Josie toe. Ons gaan soek mense daar. Kona Khwati en Fana Merwa die hele tot diese van Kimberley son toe gehardloop. Ze het geken waarvan die White House. Je het toch. Sien je? Nee man, als ik terugkom die maandag bij die span, oorlog kapitein Mogoro zien. Hé, wat, kom eens zo, kom eens zo. Jij stilt die mannetje weer. Wie? Hé, man, je wat laat je nou die hele... Ik zei, ja, man, je kent dan, ik kom van die Josie af. Ik heb gisteren aangekomen. Ik heb 11 zaken na weekenden. Als mijn eer leidt. The way ik het passion gehad voor mijn span. Nee. Ik ga eet, ik loer in zijn kamer, ik slaap. Ik zei die man, moet naar die man lei man is bij die klaar. Hulle kom. Ik zei, los julle die venne in Royal Street. Loop julle. Ons kom ons aan, ik sta bij die chart ek. Sien. Ik ga ons die span doen, ik kijk vroeg voor hem. Ons het mos 2 hekke gehad. Weet jy, onze charter, de konijn en al die kijk, kako peli, ako sighting. Raak om hulle die venne daar. Ik sta bij die voorhek, ja, the car gate. I stood there, my colleagues are coming. He's standing at the small gate, the back gate. Hy wacht hulle. Ja, wat hulle net dieren op maak toe gaan nie. Hey broer, die ding kan gehardloop dit toe. Nou ons het daar fit man gehad. Straight lang. Mooi sani. Ja, sas. Ai, jy hoor as hulle kom coach. Die sê, die lyk dikkie. As hy ons kan sê, trat, hoenderok, trat, kon. Ja, op wat die ek sê, nee man. Hy's gesteek man. Hy's sê, nee, dat die is onbejana Boeddha in die square. Hy's gesteek. As wat die ene. Ek sê die Boeddha man, as hy maar net bietjie recover, sê my. Net wat die Boeddha sê my gaan. Ek sê my naar vaie. Jy ken ons wat jy ken.
Jy kan zo eer like die.
Ja, ek sê my naar vaie. Jy maak my lewe moeilik by die span my bra. Nou lig my ek steek zo weg. Kom ons sawa my bra. En hulle ken nie waar sy nie. Ek ken waar sy. Ek wacht net, ek ga om. Wat ek net hoor, nee, waar ema, waar doela yan. Kan ek nie ook as ek span toe gaan. Ben ga chaila mo, sê kom haar sê. Sit om achter in die venne. En ek ree alleen. Brong om ek sê, Jen zie span wat Munyaman se sake het.
Is die man.
Ek soek die Munyaman se sake, nie is my like die. Verstaan nie? Tot toe sy doodgemaak word, I was on duty, I was on standby. We can Satis Oron, we used to work shift, but by then standby. Now we report on duty at 6. Jy sit daar beet op die bank, jy's moeg man. Jy ken jy soms die groevery man, is nog empty, is envies nou. Pa kry ons sa klagte moord. Ek sê, ja, sien jy, babes man, sien jy. Nou die topie wat ons met ons span. Sa groot mense ook op pensioen, dan kaptein Lamani sê, gaan julle ek bel by die kantoor. Ek sê, man, gaan julle laat ek hier sit, man. Ek het klok no. Ai, net daar gaan ons. Nou as ons daar kom, die man verkoop groente. Die leid net hier. So ek sien nie wie sit nie. Ons farm het 'n lamba jacket aan. Wat is die pointer? Hey bro, hoe zit nou sharp man? Hey, wat gaat die aan? Say, nee, die man is stiek. Wat gaat aan? Nee, this guy is coming here every weekend. It's like a protatie.
Oh,
ja, protection
yeah.
fee. Ons het ons protatie geroep. Elke weekend iemand die kom, solo kom soek zaak. Nou ek sê hom vandaag ek het die zaak. Dat rooi, sien jy. So ek is bezig om pampoen te snie.
Oh.
Ja. Is het net hoe slaat ek om en tom net a enige slaat. Is het ook door die lamba wat die man aan het hier. Is my lamba. Het om net next last week gehad. Jee, alright. Ek het nou die klikbord, ek kyk wat die man moes aan. Ek lees so FaceTime. Ek draai hom nou. Okay. Kijk ons onder die lamba wat het die met die tieren skryf. Het is dom. Ek ken het in denial of wat nie, man.
Oh, je ziet die chat.
Die sien nie, man. Ek sê, jy moet nou ken die man. Hy sê, ek ken ons, man, ja man, en hy bleem nie, man. Dat tiki. Iyo. Ek sê, man, as my leid die man. Hy sê, nee, ek ken broer Doggie zo leid die. Ek sê, hey, jong. Hey. Ek sê, my bra, soos ek sien, die met die self-defense, verstaan jy? Maar, as dat moord, ek moet jou toesliet, sien jy? Ze gaan maar net vir die borgadjes, hulle sal, dan sal ek zeker 2 keer, 3 keer statements gevat, jy moet veilig onderzoek, nee. Moet nie, because of your family, nie, now you taking sides. Yeah, you must be, you must be fair, en jy vat witness statement wat gesien dit, wat het moet jy man gemaakt. Sien jy, hy klaar eerste gaat roibel, hy klaar gewoon, die man het eerste geslaan. Toe besluit die court om te sê, nee, dat is self-defense, maak jy lo my inquiry, sien jy. Kom die man, hey broer Doggie, ek sê, nee my bra, ek maak my span, ek maak om street, sien jy. Al moet ek my ma moet arresteer, ek sal hom arresteer ek. Wabana, dit gaan nie oor, ek maak nie die span om mense favors te maak. You see? I have friends who are criminals, who were criminals. And I was in the police as I was moving with them, but I told them, never do crime when I'm present. En ek ken nie wat is hulle se spin nie. Ek wil ook nie ken nie. Sien jy? So, maar as jy mang, ek al my die goeder se eet. Verstaan jy? Mang den galitjie we daar waar ek span. Ek soek nie die sake nie. Hulle het geken ook in galitjie we. Ek kan jou sê hulle toe klere wegvat, kom jy sê die jobo in. Maar die res ek gaan ook iemand die man loop praat wat die saak het en sê ja,
Trabat heeft.
maak jou eie goeder se mee bring. Verstaan jy? So ek is van hy tipe gat as ek kopie gesig nie. Die meeste mense sê you never smile.
Ja.
Ek sê nee man, wat jy ons is daai teer geleer bo April goed, daar so bo prap sparks goed. Maar ook lia bona detective die smile arela ka bena mo polisie smile. Ara detectives rema kharena na daura. A detective should always be serious. You can't go about smiling with people here. Oh, no, ek is taai na kaka. So, is al my, as ik makkelijk die zien me, ik smile of, unless ik lach or, maar even die foto's zaken, je kan kijken op Facebook, je ziet bij foto's waar je krijgt smiling. Zie je? Ik is makkelijk gewoon voor die. Maar, die passion wat ik gehad heb voor mijn span, me, bra. En, you know, when when it's time to leave the stage, ne? When it's time to leave the stage, ke utlika January this year. Ne? I was in Kuruman for another matter, and then in Butchitong they called me. Say, I Colonel kom. Dis is die type sake wat ons kan kom help toch man. Sien, ek sê nee, ek gaan nie die saak vat nie, maar ek gaan help. As, you know my brother, ek gaan in die huis en nee. Ek kan as vliee man. As those flies are like, it's like bees. En jy kan sien as dat twee mense vlieg. Hy's groen, hy's blou. Ja, so nou moet jy in die huis en gaan huis is warm en bring hy na die ceiling. Jy kry die reuk my broer. Hier so jy kry 11-year-old. En Helena platbaf. Daai kan jy kry 'n vrou. Lena. Maar na te kamerie langsom, sien jy. Eyo. Ons proses die sien ons ons gewoon ek is laat gewoon even die lote ga ke tsenge mask again seker zo ek het sinus dat dan nie moet jy ek sit die mask en ek is laat gewoon die
reuk.
ja die reuk ja al gaan die mask en sit as jy daai gaan vir my jy kry nog daai reuk kan wat die raai nie man ons is laat gewoon sien ons maak die scene my bra klaar is ek gather evidence en alles wat ons kan kry. Our thought was they were hit with this hammer. You see? Yes, bro. Then the next day, ek said this parent Butchitong Neman, gaan julle aan met the investigation. Because I'm sleeping in Kuruman. Then postmortem is being done in Kuruman. Let me attend the postmortem. You do this and this and this so long. Then I went to the postmortem and I'm in there. I like to be there when they start doing my bodies. I want if I go to court and testify, I want to say you were shot 7 times, but 4 of those shots were fatal. You see, as what the doctor agreed that wat hy mee wat sê or hy mee sê dat. Magugu, die mense 7 keer maar die en het om doodgemaak. These 3, hy kon nog 'n chance uitgaan. So ek soek so because the postmortem report come after the bail usually. So that's why I advise investigators to attend your postmortem. Get first-hand information. You can even explain to the magistrate who's doing, you bring that body to the magistrate.
Even if they're not there, you give them an idea.
You give him, he can imagine, you see, and then the brutality scene, and Vaji say, you know. Yes, so when they wash these bodies, my brother, Jesus, I broke down. It was like the first time I shed a tear. I cannot believe what you know, their throats, the neck, that doesn't even kill me. Hulle se nekke, they were almost half cut. From here to here. Both of them. And the tears were rolling down my face. Start nog really die bril. Ek maak op, ek sê, ek go, ek gaan staan beter. Ek sê, nee man, hierso. Nou wag hy chaili, sien jy. As jy begin so emotional raak and now you see this, now all those serious wapat, bang, they come back at the same time. Now they cloud your mind. Ek sê kom word mal. As ek nog kan aangaan. But if I leave this environment, van toe gaan ek. I've been doing I've been a detective. I was in the service for 36 and some months years, ne? And I've been a detective for 34 years. Verstaan je? So, bantu gaan I've been investigating dead people for over 20 years. I cannot wear mens. I know, I've seen them all. Die wat jy nooit al gesien dat is it in a house? Is it out of the water? Is it out of the ground? Or my brother, I've seen it all. The meaning, and I can exactly tell you, even before I arrest you, say, do you know as men dat skapskeer gestiek? Sien jy? Do you know as skroefdraaier? Do you know as broodmes die? Sien jy? Dis a ukapie die. You see? Yeah, and it got to a stage where I argue with the pathologist, the doctor. So you remember that case of the guy who was shot dead in the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that one also. Now, the doctor says, man, MAGUGU. Because it's a wound here, it's a wound here. Ne? But I could clearly see this one. It's an exit wound. Yeah. The second, MAGUGU. Because he was laying near to the wall. This thing could ricochet and convert, which is possible because the impact is not.
Nog steeds, ja.
And say, hi, doctor. Yeah, he was shot twice. Is the Anna? But DNA at the exit. Now, how do we explain? 3 holes. So, which means one of the bullet, it's in his body now. Well, postmortem, ek gaan nou nie advice as jy nie gewond is vir die ding moet jy daar gaan. So we think you search the body. We don't have x-rays here. I don't know why. Because at other like in Bloemfontein, they put the body in the x-ray, then it will show you exactly
What
where
is
the
inside.
bullet is. But there you have to search for it. En ons skrap die man se kop. Die wange hier op ons skrap. Die dokter sê, I told you, ek sê, hy kon, dokter. Straat die body gaan kyk, ek sê, hy kon. Ek sê dat ek bietjie windloop skep daar beter. Sien jy? Ek kom terug. Ek het nie terug gekom nie. Hier kom die van die officers. Hy sê, die dokter roep jou. Ek gaan in en sê, yes, Dr. MAGUGU. En ek gooi die ding, ek sê, I told you. 2. Daar is 2. Het by die sinuses, gaan sit diep in die sinuses. En sê, Doc, I told you. Say, yeah, I know. I'm not going to hear the end of it. Say, but I told you. You see, as the experience what they gain and the span. You see, you can, there are those. Come again.
Now to ask for that case, why was that guy killed
Which one?
at the hospital?
What was?
Why was he shot at the hospital?
This guy was suspected of some other murder here in the location of a funeral parlor guy. And then I'm saying this under correction. I think he was arrested and then released because there was no evidence against him. I'm saying this under correction. And then because I didn't have interest in that because I knew both.
Oh, both parties.
Yeah, both parties. So he was shot at his house in Krasani. Then he went to hospital, but he was shot on the liver. So the wound can't be closed then. They moet oop lê so that the gal Yeah, the goal must now grow again. Why you but he was we don't know what's the reason why they shot him in hospital. We don't know the people who shot him. We remember it was COVID time. And those people came in wearing PPEs, masks, and now they look like the personnel of the hospital. Hospital. You see, now you don't suspect them. You see. So we tried following some leads here and there, here and there, here and there, but sometimes people make up their own stories. But as a detective, even if you feel a story is being made up, you just follow it. Maybe you might find something in it, yeah. But sometimes it's those cases that the cold cases. That's why there's now a cold case unit. They must continue with those type of investigations, I think, because it's cold now. And for me, it's a serious case. It's very serious. There's something behind this case, you see. So I felt, that's why I said, I will do the post-mortem, but I won't carry the docket. You see, I'll assist when necessary. You see. And after I was done with that one in Kuruman, the same week was that of the missing corpses in. So, guys, for me it was too much, and I wanted to leave like last year December already. But then I heard about this without penalties, and the other my colleagues, my group, my team, they also on my case. I cannot, you can't shower, hey, what. So I decided to stay March, but the patient, he can off, yeah. Then he March, April, I was on leave, or April the 2nd. I started my leave April the 2nd. But it started on the I finished work on the 2nd. And then it started on the 5th of April. Then it was a month's leave. I took my last year's leave also. Then I said BDs and I said, I even landed up in hospital because of that. Was starting getting panic attacks and flashbacks. You see, and then I I can't stay in this environment. See? Now, maybe some people will feel they push me out. I had my differences with them, but it was solely my decision. It was based on my sanity. It was based on my health. You see, because so the old drug they create snacks the sickness and so the traveling was too much. I moved from modern robbery. I went to CIS, Crime Investigation Services, where you just monitoring and evaluation. You just go around checking, but still they would say, "No man, this one is serious. Please run with it." So I still have a lot of cases on which are supposed to come on the court roll. I have 2 cases that are due for sentencing. The one is in January. The one is in December. for sentencing. And then I have a case in the Kimberley High Court currently. But every month, I guess with the is but every month I'm going to court. Here and there, because I've been involved in a lot of cases. Yeah. Most of the cases, I can say, I started these cases after, because I was a commander. After we made the arrest, the case is finished now. Then I say, Kolani Arklub Jimmy, talk it now. There's only 2 issues, you see. Or it's a group case. But now I'm the lead investigator. But when we are done, the case is on the court roll, then I say, you run with it because I know I'm going to get other cases. You see, I get serious. Sometimes they will call me. He past 7 in the ochtend. Hey, Colonel, my bosses. Heb je gehoord van die moordaan, Kuruman of va. Nee, je moet gaan daar. Then ik al 10 kilos voor kids en dan Kuruman. Because those people there in the province, they knew, especially Kuruman, they knew who to call when there are that cases stand that magnitude. You know, they would call me directly. And then I guess one guy stand up me, bro. As my span. I get my toilet bag ready, I get a sack van kleren wat laat daar
In die transitie.
En die transie. Soms net, I get my out is ook zo gaan leren. Moenie as jy gesê word, gaan hier in Jan Kem, dat 3 o'clock om ons jy wil shower en ons werk op reaction time. Evidence raak ver by die crime scene. Verstaan jy? Dat sometimes jy brush it with teeth. It's net called either do toothpaste. Dan gaan jy. Verstaan jy? Jy kry die sak, as in die charges in. If I do tot maar 6 down in die anden. Van ons amele ka po 3, po 2 mo so. Sien jy? Dat dit jy maak ook so. Sê nee. Ek deur gebreek by my. Verstaan jy? Wa utlwa lo wena gore nee man, as ware maar jy so vang. Die stay. Ko yang tengela ji. Play by die pompe gaan mo tlapa. Jy kan ons Northern Cape is as a provincial werk, Northern Cape is wyd.
Ja.
Ja. Die gaan tot daar, Port Nolloth, voorbij Port Nolloth. Hoe werk ek ook, Jy's orals. Jy weet, and the people because when I left, I decided, no man, it won't be fair. I won't be doing justice to these other investigators. Let me buy this handset and the line. That because I've been using this phone.
Oh, for years.
This number, I've been using it since the lady gave me, the 082 number. I've been giving that. So I took the phone and the number. They still call me on the phone. They will say, I know you are on retirement, but please, man, can you assist here? Any time of the day, hulle bel 3 o'clock in die oggend. Hey, hey, dis jammer man. Hey, maar kan jy my help gou man? Hier's nog iets wat die aangaan, die crime scene is so. Hoe dink jy hoe moet ek kom hanteer? Wat sien jy daar? Wat maak jy daar? Soms ek sê, is daar genoeg lightning? Ja, sit hom, kom ons maak gou video call. Sien jy? Kyk, kom net maak die, sien jy? En moenie jy laat nie sê jy my rapeli, ben hulle rol my mos no. Sien jy? Ja, so jy help hulle like pakama. Yeah, but I don't even mind if there's a crime scene Mukhaleshiwe and I'm there, I see they are doing something wrong. I'll go there and say, ek gaan say, nee man, nie so nie my Brahman. Why don't you, I know ek is weer gata nie man. Hoekom doen jy my so? Ja, die gataskap gaan nie, ek dit nie. I don't miss a thing about the work and the people. I just miss chasing after criminals.
Suspects, yeah.
Ja, tayo nagmusong. It's challenging. Ang masak of the laws of statements create but maar the chasing part. And sometimes masjid net biki postmortem. Sini. Net om the cake, net om although die laatste year net nie biki gaat depressed ne. Maar jy kry hy lig meer kan hier gaan en kyk, verstaan je? But at least now I have enough time for my family.
Yeah.
You see? And as a Kerkman, I'm in the Catholic Church. So I'm in the Catholic Men's Association at St. Boniface Parish. Ne? So like today I told you,
Yeah, yeah.
we're going to Riverton because they want to build a structure there. So we as a Catholic men, we took some donations for them to start the structure. And you see, so I have enough time for church. I have enough time for family. It was just in the beginning as a constant. Wat trek ek aan? Kan hom span too much. Dat ek nee man, ek span moet
So, yeah.
So it was an interesting journey in the police. I enjoyed it a lot, and especially my last 10 years. With the team I was having, I believe they took enough from me of their level to make them seasoned cops also. You see?
Khotman, there's I think it's only fair that we touch on this. With the recent developments in the country, with what who's this? Lord Mkhwanazi has been revealing to the have you ever found yourself in a position whereby there was influence from your seniors and whereby you'd be requested to say, nah man, but come on, Ed, how can we deal with it?
You know what? All I can say is it's happening everywhere. It's happening everywhere. You see? And the Northern Cape is not different. You see? But it's happening everywhere. Where politics are involved in these things. It happens. You see? So you can't exclude the Northern Cape. Maybe die wat hulle sê in cricket, jy weet nie wat ek weet. Jy weet, yeah. Now, sometimes people think they don't know things, but you know them. You see, some of the things you know, but you don't have evidence. And you can't go and make allegations when you don't have evidence. You see, but others, you know exactly what. No. Well, although it was not that serious cases, but no, you can't say it's not happening here. It is. You see, it's not, maybe if someone here can be brave and stand up and pick up his hand and say, "Kik di na to," you see? Yes. And if such a person can rise and say, I can say, no, it's fine. Lena, I've experienced, I can conquer with this guy. Maar can you see evidence? He has evidence. I can be his witness. Because, yeah. So in our justice system, we don't work on hearsay. Yeah, you know almost that, Khwati. So if you want to prove your case, you must have enough, even if it's circumstantial. But you must. I have solved many cases with pure circumstantial evidence. Blood, circumstantial. With no eyewitnesses, nothing. Yeah. And I hope maybe these last cases, I can't count the death sentences I got. Did he leave it here? No. Not the death sentences, the life sentences.
Life sentence,
ja. Ja, ek het hulle vergeet, hulle gang. Sien nie? Ek gaan altyd jaar toe. I was investigating that case whereby it's alleged that prison warders attacked the inmates and two died. Yeah. Now I went to do the crime scene, redo the crime scene. Ajan kanani jarten. Die autische coma dus. Mr. Dog van Jimmy ga los. Ik doe niet ga los. Ik ben braai. Ik doe bij die cellen ga los. Dan ben ik ga shiver Kimberley. Ik weet niet hoe komt je. Dat is imagine me, bro. Maar dat is weird. Kijk, even with me, most guys that even as a lady tronk kom, ek try some kat ngamentela. Because I've never treated them badly. Yeah. Ek is nie daar om te veroordeel nie. I'm not there to judge you. I'm not just there to do the work nie. En as 'n man sê wil toilet toe gaan, laat die toilet toe gaan. As die man sê wil go jar toe gaan en wil die gaan haal. Ons ry moet hom tot by die jar. Ons roep die mense as ons ding gehad die as 'n springbok. Want die man soek die en die. Sien jy? And sometimes being nice to that person as an advantage. Because as jy nga is moet hom. Nee. Is dat sommige sê, man, Mr. Dog, jy onthou mos die potte daar, ja. Nee, ken wie die potte geslaat, ja. Ja, maar het moet nie sê as ek, maar wie en wie was daar, hulle het gesien, hulle kan getuienis raak, hulle praat mos so, ja, maar is Doggie wat die mens gepotte dit, verstaan nie? Nou gaan ek by die spanne waar die getuienis noem, wat hulle sê. Ek het hulle klaar, daar so ek slaat hulle ook met my EOE, die Parise, die skrik, hulle al verklaring sê, dit is die waarheid. Sien jy, nou loop ek die man. Verstaan jy? Ja, tot die loop, die ek het taverns geloop ek. Dus ek kook alleen. Ek het sommer, hier moet kams goed dien, wherever, en ek soekie, die stillerige taverns. Ja, man. Ke batla ek sê man sê die vulaga jy kom jy kry 'n barrière hoek aan die broekloop by die sterre, sien jy? As jy sien post ook hoe dit net shabu so don net man. Hey man is twee bier, verstaan jy? Net ek is name brakas na. Nee, jy kan nie sê jy is nie hes du sien jy. Nou jy samen de hele dag jy gaan sê jy een wil doen die pad en kom die spanne koop nou jy jas. Ja, jy sal seer kry. Verstaan jy? Jy battle nie weer nie. Ek sê, ek het nie weer tyd om te battle. Om te battle is, ek gaat steek once, dan is klaar. Nou moet ek om battle, dan stuur jy my kero, jy moet die veilie na, ek steek door dat klaar. Jy moet laat ons once hof toe gaan, sien jy? So, ek het information by die plekke gekry. Hey, ek het vir MAGUGU gesien, daar by die tavern. Hulle ken nie wat loop. Ja, dis tussen die autiese. Verstaan je? En ik zeg ook Kolan. Voor ik daar uitgaan. Nee.
Het genoeg.
Ik ga genoeg, om misschien nog 3 zaken. Alles dat ik doe als zaken, alles dat ginger. Zie je? Ik zeg, nee, die pari heet voor wie zien, die pari, die nog daar zo. Hey, die ginger van, is die, zie je? Wat was om naam, waar blij, zie je? Daar uitgaan. Bel die honors, ek bel die commander van wherever die Saka reporters sien. Jy moet net hulle met so'n ginger ja, ek worry ook hoe laat is dit. Sien. Jy moet opstaan. As jy commander jy bel vir die polisie. Das ek tyd om te slaap. En ek berg ook alright. Sy suspect is nou hierso. Hier is ook 'n getuie wat ken. Nee, dan hulle moet pak ons soek net daai man, ek sê die man is nee man, crazy address karemo. Die man is hierso. Dan bel ek flying squad. Chimine die sak nommer no welo. Black filing squad, net hy span kom baie vandag. Kaum. Case closed. Verstaan jy? Nou, onze mense ding, alles die ladies wat kook, nee. As hy daar is, hy gaan nie daar voor plesier nie. Wabona. Hy sit op sy leven gevaar om dat te is. Jy kan ons kom mense gaan man. Tot nou, ons was op hitliste. Ons loop nou nog om achter onze rugte te kyk, verstaan jy? Ek is nou nog die timing van, ek het jou met charting as ek so iets gaan en kom weer so terug. Voor ek in my charting gaan, ek rij eerst om die blok. Ja, as hy die hek oopmaak, ek gaan eet, ek kyk, sien jy, ek bly, ek gaan die hoelane kyk, as hier niemand die om die draai nie. Sien jy, because die barse kom net eet, dan slaat hulle toe. Dat sê nie, no, when I'm out, I'm safe. That's why I was pronouncing this thing so much on Facebook voor ek chawa. Verstaan jy? Laat die woord kan nie op te sê, jy wil, jy wil die woord laat loop.
Also, they don't know anything here.
Yeah, jy's actually a target. So jy wil do, die barse nee ook wat tlhole a le daar. Sien jy? Maar, een ding, dat is nog steeds respect tot met die autisme en die kassie. Sien jy? En tot nou nog. Ek het nooit al as aspect gehad disrespect. Nee, as jy met disrespect, ek ga op toe pad sit. Verstaan jy? Maar, ek sê wel, kom hulle, as ek pen toe gaan, my brab en my span, ek praat lekker met die mense. Mense wat ek live catcheer dit. Mense wat nou iets gaan, baba krilling maar 20 years. Hem toch aan. Die span nou nog. Ze nee, nog zeg ik, man, ik laat schielen. Ja, dat is hoogtijd, moest doen toch aan, man. Hé, maar nu gaan die span maken. Ze is mal. Die span maken ze kiezen. But it was an interest journey. Ik heb hem gaan niet meer, bro, ik wil niet zien. Ik is... For myself, I used to tell them, I won't wait for praises from you.
Yeah.
Ek praise myself. Ek is a steering by die span. Ek ken wat maak ek. As jy hoef my nie te sê, ek ken. Ek is a hond by die span. Ek ken my. Verstaan jy? So, ek sê die ladies, dat build your confidence ook op as jy yourself praise. As jy daar sit met jou autisme wat drink sê hulle. Jy moet na in chamo spanning sak. Maak wat jy wil. Hoe gauw kan na die bono. But ek is blij dit my although ek julle so laat sukkel. I'm not the person who like to be in the spotlight. Ek like achter to staan sien. So that, and then my daughter Leanne was on my case and hey man, every day, even today, yesterday he called me. Papa, I say, now it's you here, Kolani, and say, hey, laat ek maar once gaan. Laat ek die mense net van, but it's good. The more you speak about these things,
the more it heals.
It heals you, yeah. Ek loop people, hoe sê hulle, berading, ek heal myself, ek praat, ek kook jou van 'n sak, dan gaan ek weg. But die laaste het my doodgemaak. Ek gaan nie. My sanity must come first. And my health. So, ek sit maar net by die chart in die oggend. Ek sit en thee drink. Ek maak niks in die middag. Ek sit en TV kyk. Ek maak niks in die aand. Ek sit en TV kyk en slaap. Ek maak niks. Dat is een lekker leven.
Nee, goed man. Baie dankie man.
Dankie, man.
Baie geniet man.
Ja.
Guys, thank you. That was another episode of In Your Face podcast with me, Xolani. Do not forget to like, share, and also subscribe. Thank you.
Membership.
You guys must also not forget to join the membership. Just go on Khwati and then you'll see join and then you just follow it there. Thank you very much.